without going into
the same thing.
what?
You don't be listening to me. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't even going to get into that
You
one.
texting me over anniversary week. Don't text me.
Oh,
Talk about the podcast.
my
Be
bad.
with your wife.
Oh, my bad.
Texting me asking me about some podcast.
Yeah, you right.
After 18 years of marriage. Man, you don't snuggle up and get deuced to a sibling.
Whoa. Pause on that.
You feel me?
No, I don't feel you at all. I feel you.
You feel me?
Okay.
Deuce want a sibling, man. I mean,
Okay.
He told me.
He got a lot of cousins.
Nah, he said he wanted a sibling.
All right. You know, we should just get right into this.
He said, Dad, older brother.
Deuce, a lot of
He
cousins.
said, Dad, me leader. I need to lead.
All right, man, let's get right into this, man. Hey,
go.
man, this is the coach.
And this is the Beacon. And this is the Point Blank Perspectives podcast. You ain't quiet clap today?
No. Angie not here, so I can clap right now. So, you know what I want to talk about?
What you want to talk about?
I want to talk about how people being devalued.
Explain.
Like a lot of times, especially when it comes to marriage, there are a lot of times where someone in the marriage feels devalued, that how they feel and what their point of view may not be taken honestly, may not be looked upon, that they have something to say, especially in a marriage.
Okay.
And when you're in a regular relationship, it may be the same way for someone that's single.
Okay.
I believe that starts the seed of, you know what, I don't even know if I want to be here anymore.
Okay. So you saying it's when somebody starts to not show
appreciation. Yeah, I can go with that.
Okay. All right, cool. I just want to make sure I was clear.
Yes. I definitely, that's something that a lot of, especially, well, I've heard men feel that way when it comes around sex. And let me explain.
Yeah.
Let me explain.
Wow.
A lot of times when you're first courting a woman, you're in a relationship, there's a lot of sex.
Okay.
When you get married, sex drops off a little bit.
Okay.
And sometimes a man may feel, dang, man, what's going on? Why we ain't having sex like we used to have it? Things could have changed. Yeah, that's basically, that's how, that's
okay.
My explanation.
Listen, that works, man. Is there a reason why we talking about this today? Like, is there a reason why you picking this topic?
No, I just want to talk about it.
Oh.
Because a lot of men feel that way. Men, I don't want to use the word a lot of men.
Yeah, I was about to say, I honestly don't know. I haven't heard, let me say it this way. I haven't heard a lot of men say that to me personally.
Okay.
Recently.
Okay.
But I know it's a thing.
Mm-hmm.
Because I know some guys that have felt that way. But it's weird because it's one of those things where you don't really know unless you either ask the question or they volunteer to give you the information.
Right.
Other than that, you wouldn't really know what it was.
Right.
Whereas I think, and I don't know because I wish we had a woman here right now, but I feel like when women feel devalued, they going around.
Oh, yeah.
That.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But for us, it's like we could be miserable and we'll keep it to ourselves and show up.
Because that's what we taught.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
We taught that.
So that's why for me, it's like, I can't necessarily say that I know that that there's people that I know that feel that way right now, but I know that there are a couple that are, and the ones who are, the only reason why I know is because they've
and it doesn't have to be about sex.
No,
just that was just a quick example.
Yeah,
but it could be any.
You tried to come at our guest for that, as that you said that was his only examples. Got your back, Chuck.
I don't know what you talking about, but we ain't gonna say no names.
He already been on that. He been on the show. Now I can say Chuck.
Oh, okay. I ain't saying. I am not saying
you
it.
Tried to play.
No, I didn't. No, I didn't.
Every time you talk about
no. All right. Let's. My question, as I was thinking about this, it was like in a relationship. What are some ways a person can feel devalued? I'm gonna ask you.
Wait a minute.
Okay? Wait, hold on.
Is it a guess?
Listen. So you're telling me that you have never been in a relationship?
No. I'm not saying.
Okay. So
when you said in a relationship, I'm thinking
in a relationship, past, present, future. All the around.
Like, is there breaking news? We got a secret special guest coming in here, or something?
No, I'm just saying, in a relationship.
No, I got you. So ways that you can feel devalued in a relationship. I guess I would say if you feel like every time you offer suggestions, that person never is open to your suggestions, or they're always undermining you.
Right.
Let's see. If you show up a certain way for your partner, and you don't feel like they reciprocate.
Yes.
That energy or that whatever that value that you're trying to provide to them.
Here go one for the married people.
Oh, I thought those was ones for relationship.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Especially when a man and woman moves in together.
Okay.
And a man. Especially if the woman may move in with the man, or they buy a house together, whatever it may be, and now all of a sudden, the man say, "Well, you know what? I'm gonna like this here. We should put that there," and the woman says, "No, I want," and the man looking like after a while he just so defeated, he just like, whatever. Whatever, you know what I mean? Just give me a little space. Just give me a little space in the corner somewhere. Or that's why a lot of man caves came about. Cause
give you one space.
Yeah, I'm gonna give you in the basement. That's your space. You can't. Or you sit. Oh, don't sit on that furniture. What?
Wait a minute. Whoa. Wait a minute. What?
Wait a minute. Hold on. You telling me you have never been in somebody's house and in a certain room?
Oh no, yeah, okay.
For my listeners out there, our people that listen to us, tell the coach.
I thought you were just saying in a marriage it'd be like that, but you just saying like certain houses and situations.
Yeah.
No, I thought you were saying in a marriage like the wife will get a room and be like, "Yo, don't sit on this."
Yeah.
That's what I thought you were saying.
Oh no. Oh yeah.
What?
I'm telling you, yo, you can't go in this room. This room is for whatever it may be. This room.
Wait. Let me understand something, because maybe I'm missing something.
Okay, go ahead.
Am I the husband? Am I paying any bills at all?
It don't matter if you paying bills or not.
I'm asking a question.
Yeah, you paying bills.
So I'm paying bills, and somebody's telling me I can't go in the room where I'm paying bills. Yeah, no. Listen, let me go ahead and stay simple, dog. Let me go ahead and stay simple.
Listen, you can't eat in that room. That it may be chairs and all fluffied up and nice and looking like a page out of a.
I've seen situations like that. Like I've seen rooms like that, but normally it's like this extensive thing. Like it's like I'm in some big house and they just happen to have a room that's like that. I don't think I ever been in like a.
Listen, I've been on one of my friend's house, and he was like, "Yo, we can't go in that room," and I was like, "What?"
The entire room. I mean,
you couldn't go.
But is it like the office or they? Like,
no, there was just. I thought it was just a little living room. Everything was nice, and and he said, "Man, my wife don't want us to go in that room." So I was going to go in there just to see. Oh no, take your shoes off. Yeah. I felt like, fuck, I don't even want to go out. I don't even go in there.
But to be fair, that's not terrible because like I know like some people just just take their shoes off when they go to somebody's house just because you don't want to track the dirt from outside.
I'm with that.
So I get that. I think you should tell people before they get there if that's the case because some people show up with no socks, holes in their socks.
Yes, indeed. Yeah, you should. You should.
You should tell people before they come over there.
All right.
But going back to that room thing, the room thing is interesting to me because on one hand I get it because to your point about the man cave, it's like okay, even though we share this house, I think it makes sense in a way to have a space where each of y'all can go and kind of be like, all right, this is my space, this is my space.
But for a man, like you just said, I pay bills here.
Yeah.
And I can't go in that room.
Yeah, that part don't make sense to me.
But
unless I got a room where I can say the same thing.
No.
Because if I'm paying the bills and you tell me I can't go in the room where I'm paying bills, that don't make sense.
I understand, but I'm telling you, this is what happened. This is, hey man, this is what happens sometimes.
Yeah, that's wild.
Yeah, that's wild.
Well, somebody in the chat, like, educate me. Let me know what's going on, because this is breaking news to me. I ain't never heard none of this before.
Shucks.
This is crazy.
Also, in a relationship, how a person can feel devalued. It's, like I said, when you want to bring up a point or you have a good idea and the person, your spouse or whoever you're in a relationship with be like, no, that ain't good.
Yeah, you just don't listen to what you say.
Right, nothing you say and you be like.
Yeah.
And
you know what's even worse?
What's that?
If you say something and they shut it down, but either they say it back to you or somebody else say it and they understand it from them.
Yes, indeed.
That's a bad one too.
Yeah.
Because I've been there before. Like I say something to somebody and they swear up and down, I don't know what I'm talking about.
Right.
And somebody else say it and they're like, you know what? It's like, what? Like, yo, I just said that.
Right. And a lot of times when you in a relationship, when you feel devalued, you don't even want to really say too much.
Yeah.
Because it's like that, no matter what I say, you going to shoot it down or you may feel as though, no, that's not good enough.
Yeah.
And now being devalued to me, your feelings start to get involved and you like on some, you know what, man, I ain't saying nothing, man. No matter what,
I'm sorry, go ahead.
no matter what I say, the spouse, man or woman, is going to not even really, what I want to use the word, really look at it. Do I want to use the word look at it? No, I want to use the word
What you trying to say?
appreciate what I'm saying.
Oh, okay.
Something like to that degree. What you gonna say?
No, I was going to say that listening to you talk about that more and more made me realize like that's a bad situation for other relationships too. Like,
yeah,
honestly, I would say that is probably, I'm not going to say worse. I'm not going to say worse because marriage is probably the top relationship. I was going to say one that's just as bad where you have that is a work relationship. Like if I'm in a work relationship and every time I say something to like whoever the leader is, they either don't want to hear it or they disregard what I'm saying or they don't see any value in me saying anything. That's a terrible relationship to be in.
Yes, indeed.
That is a terrible relationship to be in.
And at work, you can be devalued.
Right.
You know what I mean? Especially, I don't know about the corporate world.
I mean, work is work.
No.
Well, here's what I mean by that.
Go ahead.
Regardless of whether it's corporate or blue collar, you have somebody who's in charge.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
And you have somebody who needs to deliver on whatever task needs to get done.
Right.
Now, depending on how that leader interacts with the people that report to them, depends on how productive those people are, depends on how healthy the relationship is, and the culture and the environment is within the building. So it doesn't really matter about corporate and blue collar in this conversation. I don't think.
Okay.
But we'll see. We're going to talk about it and see where we're at.
And when we're talking about work, the worst time a person can be devalued is when we're talking about raises, money, dealing with a raise, and you gotta, I guess in corporate y'all go, even not even in corporate, just when you gotta go for and sit in front of somebody and they gotta do your evaluation if you deserve that extra money. That's
you know why I'm laughing?
Why?
Because I've been listening to a lot of sports podcasts lately. And,
okay.
The conversation that's come up at least on a couple of them, has been recently about contracts.
Okay.
And so they've been talking about how, like, at least in the NFL anyway, like the experience is when it's time for you to get your contract, like they have nasty, like real nasty conversations.
Okay.
So like your relationship could be good with the organization and everything, but when it's time for you to start talking about how much money you think you deserve at a certain point,
Right.
now they pulling out all of this stuff that, you know, just to kind of allow them to confirm the number that they're giving you.
Right, and devalue you, what you really, how you really, and then when it's over, it's, can you go back to the way you was?
Right.
Oh, wait a minute. Now you see my value, but you don't want to come off the cash.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly.
Right. And a lot of the time, there's times where I know in my situation, when you are in a union or Teamsters, whatever, and now I can't speak for myself. I have someone in the Teamsters or union have to speak for a group of people. And and a person may sit back and be like, man, that boy don't really work like that. Oh, he okay. I know I'm a better worker than probably, if it's, let's say it's 15, I'm a better worker than 10 of them, but I'm going to get devalued because I'm lumped in with everybody.
Yeah.
And you just be like, oh man, that's a bad. That's a bad. I just went through that. I'm like,
you perform like an all-star, but you making regular money.
Right, you making less than.
But see, that's another thing too. Like, and speaking of the devalue thing,
okay,
a good leader would find a way to offset that. So, like, for example, I used to feel like that when I used to work at, well, I ain't gonna say that company name. Okay. But when I used to work in a warehouse or whatever, we all get the same
rate.
Yeah, the same rate, kind of like, because it was a union job. Okay. You know, so they had a union that represents you and everything. But at the same time, the leaders who I worked for always gave me like different privileges that other people didn't get.
Got you.
You know what I'm saying? Like if I showed up late, it wasn't that big of a deal. Because they already knew when I got there, like
you gonna do what you gotta do.
Yeah, I was getting it done.
Got you.
They already knew that. It was times where they might allow me to, instead of having like the protocol of 2 weeks ahead to give me your day off or something like that, I might go to them and be like, yo, like it might be Thursday. I might be like, yo, this Saturday I might need to boom boom, and they be like, all right, you don't worry about it. Stuff like that. So I'm just saying that most of the time a good leader will find a way to recognize those people that really do exceptional work. And I think it's the same way in relationships too. Like when you realize a person is doing something exceptional or beyond, ideally you would want for that person to acknowledge that, but that's not always the case in relationships.
Right. So is there a time you felt devalued?
Oh man.
Oh geez.
Oh my God. I feel like I live a devalued life. No, I'm serious. Like,
seriously?
I feel like I live a devalued life. like really, seriously.
Oh wow.
Because it's one of those things where you show up as your best self as much as you possibly can.
Okay.
And at every turn, it doesn't go the way that you want it to go. Okay. And it's not to say that just because I feel devalued in a lot of areas that I hate life or I think life is miserable. Okay. But I'm just saying, if I'm being honest, I don't feel as though in most of my day-to-day situations that I get matched with equal energy. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. So I'm saying for all of the work that I put into, for all the work I put in to look for a job, still don't have a job. Okay. For all the work that I put in to build a business, I'm still struggling to get people to actually like lock in and make those closing deals. Right. In other areas too of my life, like, you make the effort to be a good friend, to be a good this, to be a good that, to be a good that, and for whatever reason, you get the other end of the stick. Got you. Yeah, no, that's my reality, bro.
Wow. Whew. I'm trying to think, and I'm like, we always, as a married person, it may not happen on purpose, but something may happen or something is said, and it's like, dang, why do you say that?
You know what? That's crazy because that kind of goes back to the contract thing. Because here we are, y'all in these discussions about a contract, but at the end of all of it, regardless of where y'all land, y'all still gotta somehow coexist, and that's how a marriage is. Like,
right.
All the stuff y'all say to each other and feel towards each other, at the end of the day, y'all still gotta coexist.
Still.
That's why you always gotta be careful with what you say.
Yes, indeed.
Because once you say it, even if you apologize, certain things you can't take back.
Ooh.
And that's what I learned. Like, I know for me, when I get upset, I don't say nothing.
Right.
I don't say nothing because I know me, and I've seen how much damage I can do when I respond in the moment that I'm upset.
Right.
I've caused a lot of damage.
So when you feel devalued, whatever it may feel, and now I'm gonna match your energy, it's a total different. Got you. I got you.
I don't like doing that.
I think for me, I in my personal life, I don't feel like I'm devalued with my wife. I just don't.
That's a good thing.
You know, I don't believe I am being devalued. I think I am valued.
Matter of fact, y'all just
Yes, we
right?
just did 18 years of our anniversary. Yeah. 18 years and we 4 arguments.
That's a beautiful thing, man.
You know, I ain't got time to argue, but I ain't gonna get into that. But so I feel great when it comes to my marriage.
No, that's good.
You know, I hear other horror stories.
I do too.
And where that man may not say it to me, but I can hear it the way he's talking to me and the way his tone is, that whatever he's going through, he feels so beat down, so on that subject. And he just like, Fred, man, and I'm always careful on the advice I give people when it comes to marriage. Why, you may ask? And I'm gonna tell you why. Because certain things I won't tolerate that other husbands tolerate. I'm bewildered. I'm flabbergasted.
But why you think you can't give advice though? I think that's even more the reason why you should.
Because there are a lot of times when I give advice, hey, I'm gonna do that, and then you're right back in the same spot you were in.
Oh, well, then that's different.
And I'm just at the point like, I just listen.
No. But this is the thing, because I think I understand why you say that. So your thing is, you don't like giving advice to certain people because you know the type of advice you're going to give to them, they're not going to follow it anyway.
No.
Then you don't want them to come back after you already told them what to do and they still complain about the same thing, but they didn't do what you advised the first time.
Right.
Gotcha.
Or even if you just try, like, you know what, let me try. Because what I've been doing, I feel bad with myself. Things like that. And so, you know what, I'm going to try that. It can, but going my route is pain. It's very painful.
Right.
To whoever it may be.
Right.
But that's a different topic.
Right.
But just as far, I can't say as me personally in my relationship, I'm devalued.
Well, that's good.
I can't
I would hope you wouldn't say that.
But no. Oh no, if I did, I would be there. Listen, I'm gonna just say it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I believe that if you feel it, especially if you married and you feel a certain way as this thing that I'm going through at this present stage in my marriage, and I feel devalued with this person saying towards me, I think it's just a conversation. And a lot of people, especially married people, don't like those tough conversations. So us men will say, you know what, it's cool. We'll just keep on living. I call it the devalued water. We'll just swim in that water knowing it's no good for us. And we know we're drowning, but we'll just stay in it. We'll just swim.
Why do you think that is? Because I have my theory on that.
I believe because we don't want to communicate. Simple and plain. Because when if I communicate to someone in my marriage, my feelings gonna come out, and I'm gonna tell you how I feel as though you don't appreciate me, because not being appreciated to me is the same way of being devalued. Same thing to me. So I'm gonna tell you how I feel on this certain subject and not being appreciated, and at the same time my voice and everything may change. So that's why I feel though people may just don't say enough.
No, because I think that people who are in situations are, I think they're hopeless romantics, in the sense that I think that they always have this idea that hopefully one day we can get back to this place of happiness, or maybe hopefully one day they'll change the way that they are, or they'll change the way that...
That's fair.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
because
fair.
I think when you put a lot of time into something, you don't necessarily want to leave that and start something new.
Right.
So it's like, dang, if I could just get this person to change this one thing, or if I could just get this person to do this one thing, like everything else is good. If I could just get them to do these 1, 2, 3, whatever, however many things, but then they never do it.
Right.
Or every once in a while they do it. So they kind of give you like a little inkling that, all right, it might be about to change or it might be about to get better, but then they go right back to doing what they was doing before.
Yeah.
So I think it's a lot of that. I think it's, once you get to a point where y'all in a relationship, you done invested so much of your time and energy and, all of that stuff.
Right.
That now when it's like, dang, like, I just need this person to change these 2 things.
Right.
And then either they don't do it or they inconsistent with doing it.
So
that's why you stay.
So
because you're optimistic.
Yeah. Saying that had me thinking, what may be the first sign that you feel though that this person don't value nothing I say?
Disrespect. From the door. Disrespect.
You said that quick.
Yeah, disrespect. And I'm saying that for any type of relationship. The second somebody disrespects me, I know they don't value me as much as I would like them to.
I was gonna say the same thing. Yeah. I was gonna say once like you said, once the disrespect is there, it's over. Because
I mean, we can respectfully disagree,
right?
And that's what I prefer. Like anybody who I'm dealing with, I don't care what the topic is, we can respectfully disagree. At the point that you disrespect me, you don't value me.
When you say disrespect in a relationship, let's do relationship. You say disrespect. Devalue, disrespect, same thing. What would maybe a sign?
Anything. Violation of trust.
Okay.
Not caring about how I feel. Not listening to anything I say. Calling me out my name. I
was going to say the person tone. The first sign, once your tone get crazy with me, and now your tone is crazy with me. You devalue, disrespecting me, and I don't say nothing to you. I'm already beat down, devalue, and I just be like, all right, you know what? My bad.
Yeah.
My bad.
Yeah.
No. I think it's the way a person says it.
No, I agree. But the thing about tone is normally like a buildup. So a person could disrespect you and give you proper tone. You get what I'm saying?
I heard they do that in corporate world a lot.
So no, I'm saying in general.
Okay, go ahead.
So like perfect example, like and not your marriage, but
I got you. Go ahead.
People are married, right? If one of the spouses is always like saying, "Hey, I don't like when you do this," and then the person's like, "Oh, okay, I'll work on it."
Right.
But
okay.
They never, but you see the tone.
Right.
Okay, I'll work on it. But
right.
They never ever work on it. That's disrespect.
And me and Angie and my married man Angie, we may have a conversation. If it goes a little high, the other person say, "I don't like how you talking to me."
Yeah.
And that's the
safe word.
Yes, that's the same word. Be like, "Oh shucks, my bad." Then you bring it down.
And that's actually really good advice for any of these couples out here that's listening to that, because I think that's really good advice. Because a lot of these toxic arguments that happen, nobody realizes that they've gone too far. So I think it's important that a lot of couples, especially hearing you say that, I think it's important that a lot of couples realize, like, yo, we need to have a word to where we both know
Yes.
that when this word or this phrase is said, you're going too far.
Right.
And we need to either take a break or at least dial it down a little bit.
Right.
So I think that's a great thing. And that's
Right.
18 years of marriage right there. So
Hey man, that's
Y'all need to
a
listen
lot
to
of
him.
work. A lot of work.
y'all need
Okay.
to listen to him.
A lot of work.
He got the jewels. Yeah. Real rap.
So like I said, the tone is that first sign in a relationship. Now, when you at work being devalued, the first sign I see a lot of times how a person jokes with you.
Okay.
When they do a joking, as you said, I'm joking with you underhandedly, disrespecting you, devaluing you, but my tone haven't changed, everything is nice, and I'm slowly disrespecting you, and now it ramps up. That's the first sign of, yeah, I ain't paying you no mind. I ain't trying to hear what nothing you got to say. One of those type of things. Yes, indeed.
No, I agree with that. I think another one though is I'm trying to think of the best way to say it so that it covers everything. The way that I'm gonna say it this way. The task that they give you.
Okay.
I think that's a sign of how they value you.
Okay.
So for example, and I don't drive trucks, right?
Okay.
But I would imagine that certain people get certain routes, or certain people get certain schedules, or like there's certain things that certain people get, and they get them because that person has proven themselves to be great at what they do,
Right.
or extremely reliable and trustworthy.
Gotcha.
Whereas somebody else, they might get the route that nobody wants.
Right.
And be stuck on it. Can't even get off of it because everybody in the building know you suck for real.
Gotcha.
But you work here, we got to give you something.
Right.
So this is how we gonna validate paying you. We gonna give you that route because don't nobody else want it.
I got you. Okay.
Or that schedule because don't nobody else want it. Same thing in the corporate world.
Okay.
You get certain projects or certain responsibilities that you'll get, and it's like, okay, they're giving you this because they trust you. They've seen what you do, and they understand the type of person that you are and the type of work that you do. So they give you the opportunities to do certain things. When they don't feel that way about you, you don't get opportunities, or you got to fight twice as hard or 10 times as hard just to even get seen to do anything.
Wow.
So I'm saying that idea of by the task that they give you is transferable in regardless of which area of blue collar or corporate.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, the task that they give you is a real sign of how they value you. And if they're giving you stuff that's like, really? Like busy work? Like, yeah, no.
So how does being devalued affect you?
It depends on the person, because I think there's two polar opposite ways that you can respond to being devalued.
Okay.
I think it can ruin your confidence or make you like extremely depressed or low self-esteem and all that kind of stuff. Or I think it can motivate you.
Okay.
I think some people say, "Oh, you don't see value in me?
Right.
Oh, I'm gonna show you.
Got you.
I'm gonna show you." So I think it's two sides to it. I think there's people that respond to it and let it affect them and beat them down, and they don't know how to get up from it. And I think it's other people that's the fuel to their fire. Like that's just the thing they needed to take them to that next level. Like, you don't believe in me? You thought I was a loser? You thought I wasn't capable? You thought I wasn't going to do blah 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 blah? And then now here I am.
Right. Okay.
Doing better than you.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And so that's how you can recover from the hits and everything of being devalued.
Right.
Got you. Yeah, I guess not. Maybe for me, when someone devalues me and I realize it, I'm trying to understand why. I'm trying to understand, why do you feel that way about me in a relationship or work? Is it something I can do that's different to make you change your mind, or that's just how you view me, and no matter what I do, you're always going to see me that way. And that's heart wrenching.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
And that's heart wrenching if you feel as though, and that person shows you, yeah, that's just how I see you.
Yeah.
It ain't nothing you can do, especially if they ever tell you that.
Yeah.
A lot of times, a person may not say nothing. You a coward. This is how I feel about you. If you do this, this may change, or if you don't do this, this may change, or it's nothing you can do. That I believe you shouldn't even have that position,
right?
Or you shouldn't even be, there. Or I don't look at you in a relationship. I don't look at you how I used to look at you. Ooh, that really will really hurt.
Yeah.
And if you try to say, well, what can I do to change it? And then this one pissed me off. There's nothing you can do. I just don't want to talk about it. What? Wait a minute. You just, my whole, like you said, my whole era, my whole courage, everything is just be so deflated. I don't know what to do to you. But again, I'm a hopeless romantic.
Right.
Oh, you know what? I'm gonna do something. It's gonna change. No, that's how that person feel about you.
Yeah.
And it probably, like you said, it probably took a while for that person to go up to that point. It's like a volcano. Like little things, and then all of a sudden, it erupted, and now you sit there like, oh my God. Right. And you all in the way, and it's just burning you up. It ain't nothing you can do to stop it. You can't. What did I do? Right. What did I do? You. What can I do? What can I do? By that time, it's too late.
It's too late.
It is too late.
Yes, right.
And that reminds me of when a woman or someone finally leaves the relationship. Oh my God, what just happened? I can't be here no more with you. Oh, and I don't want to talk. I need to go find myself. Find yourself? What? Just say you don't want to be with me no more. You just broke my whole ego down. You know what I mean? But yeah.
Well, I mean, it could be the opposite too, because it could be the approach. Like when you want somebody and then they don't want you back, it could be the same thing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because you thinking, oh, all right, I want to be with this person, and I see value in this person, and then sometimes that's a tricky thing too, because maybe they don't see value in the beginning, so it's like, all right, cool, they don't see value in me, I get that. But it gets tricky when you see value in them, they see value in you, but then they don't see value in you at the same frequency.
So you're saying, let me think. I think I hear what you're saying. I see value in you when it's as a friend. I see value in you.
Right.
In a relationship, I see no value in you.
Or not even no value. Not even no value, but just you're not bringing the value that I'm looking for, or the values that I'm
in a relationship.
Right.
Only in a friendship.
Right.
So that would be what I can get from you, because you're a good friend?
No, not necessarily.
Okay.
I mean, it could be as simple as maybe status. So like maybe you're great friends with somebody, but then maybe you don't have the type of status that person's looking for. Maybe you don't have the looks that person's looking for.
Okay.
Maybe you don't have the ambition or the drive that person's looking for.
Okay.
At least in terms of a partner.
Okay. Or it can be, you know what, we're going to be friends because I'm crazy. And I ain't gonna do that.
What?
But we're friends, and if I get in this relationship, this may hurt our friendship.
Yeah, that could work too.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying that's not necessarily the value part though. Like that's, unless you're just talking about them valuing the friendship.
Yeah.
But I'm saying in terms of the devalue part, because I'm saying that as friends, they could see all of the good qualities in you as a friend. But I'm saying even those good qualities, even though those are things that they might look for in a spouse, they might not be at the level of like they're nice for you to have at that friend level. But if y'all was dating, you would need more than what you
Right.
bring to the table.
Right. You need the table got to be a little bigger.
Yeah.
In their mind.
Right.
Got you.
Right.
Okay.
So I'm saying there's two sides to that. There's the feeling of being devalued when a spouse leaves or doesn't want you anymore. But there's also, before you even get to that point, where you get the devalue from the person that you might have had interest in.
So how should a man that he runs into that situation, how can he recover off of that? Go find somebody else?
I think it's the same thing I said earlier. Like, there's two ways that you're gonna allow that to happen. It's either gonna bring you down or it's gonna pull you up. Okay. So I think you just gotta allow it to pull you up.
Okay. All right.
Now, if she don't, now I think there's a difference in the scenarios of the friend thing, right? Because there's a scenario in which, like I said before, they may see value in you, but just not for them.
Got you.
The other side is they don't see no value in you at all. And they don't even understand why any female.
Got you. All right, I understand.
So I think for that part, you got to understand what part you fell on. Right. If she see value in you, all right, use that to rise you up. Okay. If she don't see no value in you, then you got to figure out why she don't see no value in you. But you still need to pull yourself up. Like, don't stay there. Gotcha. I would hope that a woman don't say no to you because she don't see no value in you at all. But if it's personal preference, then that's fine. Right. Okay. If she's looking at you like, boy, please, I would never. Like, whoa, wait a minute.
That's so much devalue your ego. Yeah, that's crazy. You just be like, that's crazy. I don't even know. You can recover. Just show the person. Oh no, it's value in me. Right. That's the only way you gonna recover off of that. You know what I mean? So, speaking of that, have you ever stayed in a relationship? Yeah. And you felt devalued?
The answer is yes. What? Yeah, the answer is yes. What? Why are you looking all shocked like this?
Oh, I never. Fuck you. That's my whole attitude.
Well, no, because I think part of what I was saying earlier was speaking from experience. It's like you stay in something because you hope that somebody's going to change. Like the thing that's the issue is it's not really that big of a deal in the grand scheme of things. Okay. But it is an issue. Okay. And so it's like when you start thinking about, okay, I really want to be with this person, but I don't know that I necessarily want to accept them with this or these things. If it's going to be like a forever thing. Okay. And if you don't see any type of change in that, especially if a conversation is had. Okay. If you don't see any change in that, then you got to make a decision. Oh. Okay. But I'm just saying, I think people do stick around, like I said before, optimistic and hoping that the good will outweigh the bad, or that there'll be a change. Okay. And when there's no change.
Oh. Yeah. Once I feel as though, when I was in relationships before I got married, and I feel as though that female didn't show me no value, devalue me, whatever, and I caught wind, I was on some fuck you. And that's just how I was. Okay, fuck you, man. And I'm out. I ain't got the time to be playing games with you. Right. And that's just how I looked at it.
Now, I think the other thing, too, to be careful of is, when I'm saying devalue, at least for my situation, it wasn't like disrespectful. It wasn't stuff like that. It was just things that I would have preferred that weren't happening. But none of it was like disrespectful or anything like that. It was just preferences. You get what I'm saying? Okay. Because there's a difference in, like, I'm imagining what you, because it would sound like if you at the point where you say F you, I'm imagining that that's something where there's some level of disrespect where they've shown you like that you have no value to them.
I think for me, if we had this conversation, and we might have had it, and this is when I'm serious, not yo, you forgot to take trash out, and it's a serious conversation, and you keep on doing it, and how many conversations I gotta keep on having with you about that?
No, I agree.
And you already know that upsets me. Oh, well, you know what? I am saying F you because that's what I feel you're saying to me in this situation. And ain't no need because then all of a sudden the disrespect comes.
Yeah.
So to avoid that, let me back out now.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's why I say, oh, fuck you, get that guy. I ain't got time for that.
Yeah, no, and ideally, that is what you should do. Like, if you feel like you're at a point where it's starting to get disrespectful, or you feel like that person is not showing you any value, you should get out of the situation.
Yeah, you should. Right. Man or woman.
Right. But I'm just saying, to the original question of, do you stay in, or do people stay in relationships, or have I ever stayed in a relationship where I felt devalued? I have.
Right. And a lot of people have.
But it was it was a situation in which the issues weren't really that major.
Okay.
But again, it was a lot of good. So it's like, okay, well, this bad is not really that much, but it is an issue. Like, can we get past that bad?
Right.
And if you can't get past that bad, then, you know, it'll get bad.
So
I'm serious.
right. So if I was to ask you, can you love someone who constantly makes you feel devalued? And I'm gonna say you can.
Yeah, I agree.
You can, and it goes back to what you just got finished talking about. You know, that the hopeless. I call, like you said, I call it the hopeless love. You know, I love this person, but and you start to say to yourself, you know, this person really don't value me. I'm hoping this person change. What can I do to make this person change? To make them see the value in me, whatever it may be. So
I think on the opposite side of that, or not the opposite side, but just another perspective, is that. Dad, what was I going to say?
I don't
Just
know.
lost it that fast.
I don't know.
I had it, and I literally just lost it.
Then you were saying what I was gonna say.
What say it again?
I don't know. I don't know what I said.
We can't both forget.
Yeah.
What was the question? You remember the question?
It was, can you love someone
who consistently devalues you, right?
Yes.
Okay. So what I was going to say to that was, you can love someone who consistently devalues you, but you shouldn't be in love with them. That's what I was going to say. Meaning that you can love that person, you can care about them, you can wish them well, you can want them to, you know, be great or be better or whatever. But I think it's dangerous when you're in love with the person who consistently devalues you. Because when you're in love with that person, you put yourself in harm's way.
So do you have fog over your lens?
Yeah.
You can't even see straight.
Or you see it, but you just don't care.
Wow.
You get what I'm saying? Like, you know that person is disrespectful. If somebody pull you to the side and be like, yo, you want to let her talk to you like that? It's like, oh, man, she always do. Like, I ain't worried about that.
Right.
Oh, okay, my bad. I ain't know that's...
Right. I ain't know part of how y'all... Right, how you get down. Right.
But I'm saying, I think that, to me, is a very important way to answer that question. Because I think that some people don't realize that they are in love with somebody who constantly devalues them.
Okay, got you.
Whereas it's okay for you to love that person, but you don't have to be in love with them.
Right.
Meaning that I can love you from a distance.
Right.
I don't have to subject myself to any type of disrespect or devaluation just so that I can be in your presence, or just so that I can hopefully get your attention and all that. Like, if it's at that point, you definitely need to get out of there.
Right.
So
yeah.
But yeah, you can love a person that consistently devalues you.
Yeah. I guess. Yeah.
Just saying.
So.
And I'm not even talking about just relationships. I'm saying like
just in general.
In general, yeah.
Right.
Because there's people in your life that is like
family
and friends. It's like, I love you, but I realize you're not valuing me the way that I want to be valued.
Right.
Or the way I feel I deserve to be valued. So I love you, but I'm gonna keep you over there, and I'm gonna be over there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't wish you no harm. We ain't got no issues or nothing like that. But just for my own personal peace and the fact of how I know I want to be valued, and I know you ain't gonna do it. You stay over there, I'm gonna be over here.
Well. So my closing remarks on being devalued. Devalue is, it's a bad thing when you're married in a relationship. When you're married, it's a bad thing because sooner or later something happens in a big argument and a lot of dirty laundry come out. So that's my closing My
Okay.
closing remarks. What about you?
If anybody is in a situation where they feel devalued, you need to take action. You either need to have a conversation. In some situations, you might need to remove yourself. In some situations, might need to get therapy and ask yourself why you're allowing this to happen. But nobody in this world deserves to be devalued or undervalued. Like if you know what your worth is, then you don't allow yourself to be devalued.
Right.
So I would just advise for anybody watching this, one, I hope you're not in a situation where you're being devalued, but if you are, whether it be professional or personal, regardless of which one, reassess the situation and figure out what your next step is, because you don't have to stay in that type of environment or that type of situation.
Yeah.
So that's my final perspective.
Man, this is the coach.
And this is the Beacon. And this is the Point Blank Perspectives podcast.
And stay valued.